Where the fuck did I throw my pen?
Why do you need a pen?
Yeah, what are you taking notes? What's going
We're
on?
taking minutes for the podcast now, so we can remember what was
Yeah,
said.
we've really upped our ante, so now we're taking minutes. So
Yeah.
When
go
was the
us.
last time you've ever heard someone say up their ante?
Yeah. Why is that a thing?
Why
Did
are
I
you,
say up the ante?
why are you from the 1800s?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, how old
Yeah.
am I?
carrying pens?
With
What's wrong with
ye
you?
old auntie, raise it.
Ooh, watch out, you're gonna start a kerfuffle.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 14 of the Drunk Gentleman podcast. To my left, we have Floyd, and to my left, we have
Oh god. What's up? Welcome back. Matt's back.
Hello.
I know.
Where have
I've
you been?
returned, Abu Dhabi.
Doing what?
Making sandcastles. What else am I supposed to fucking do there?
Been avoiding us. That's what I've been doing it.
Anywhere but here.
Driving expensive cars and...
Oh.
Yeah, no, not actually.
I was about to say, wow.
just been at
expensive
work.
Cars.
Yeah, I wish that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
My parents just got back from Singapore, and they were sending me heaps of photos of like Ferraris and stuff outside of their
Outside of their like buildings.
yeah outside the hotel. It looked really cool actually.
That'd be
Singapore
like-
looks like a really cool place.
Yeah, Singapore. Singapore's really clean. I've been to Singapore.
Everyone says that.
I've been to
Everyone says, "Oh yeah, Singapore's really nice looking.
so
It's clean. It's just everyone
so
says it's clean."
It's actually like you can do jail time for
Yeah.
chewing gum.
It's literally scary. It's like
It's
scarily
like
clean.
Yeah.
back to school.
Yeah.
Oh, legit.
Spit it out.
Oh, legit.
No, it's not spit it out. It's if they catch you, they will whip you.
Yeah.
Chewing gum.
Yeah.
You get
it's
lashes.
contraband.
Oh,
Gum
God.
is contraband
What
over
do they
there.
put in their gum?
Nothing.
Well, how it
It's so
feels
funny.
to
it's
chew
so
5
clean.
gum. No!
That's an ad Singapore need to use.
And then it's just like, no chewing gum.
But yeah, no, it's like, it's scary clean over there. Like,
like
you can't...
Peer pressure in high school. Like everyone over here would just like, oh, you got gum. Can I have some gum?
Yeah.
Whereas that real shady kid in class is like,
He'd like open up his jacket, he's like,
Yeah.
want some gum? Like, juicy fruit. Could you imagine Australian kids over in Singapore, like
Oh,
trying to
we'd all
sell
be
gum?
getting constantly whipped.
We'd be professional. We'd
I'll
be
be-
like full
Juicy
drug
fruit
dealers.
sounds like a drug.
Hubba
Hey,
Bubba
bro,
does
I'm-
not sound like it's like.
Hubba Bubba sounds like
Yeah.
a drug.
I mean, what would it do? If Hubba Bubba was a drug, what would it do?
Hubba Bubba, what would it do? I feel like it'd be like...
Take you to like fucking the chocolate
I
factory.
feel like it's like a strain of weed. Like, that's what
like
I
numb
feel
your
like it would
mind.
be.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be
Yeah.
like
It
a
would just
strain
like in
of
your
weed.
mouth, it just constantly water.
What would juicy fruit be? Juicy fruit would 100% be some type of like
Icky.
acid.
Oh, I know what Hubba Bubba is. It numbs your mouth to the point where all you can say, Hubba Bubba.
That's what I was
You're
thinking.
so
Like,
fucked.
it just puts you in a K-hole where you can't do anything. You just
This is what Singapore's actually like. This is what their
it is
gum's
like-
actually like.
have a chewing gum. No.
But like it's so full on. Like you can't jaywalk. Like if you get caught jaywalking, mate, that's 100% a night in jail.
Jaywalking is a pretty bad crime, Jesse.
Yeah.
People have.
It's dangerous.
Like chewing gum.
Yeah.
You could
Imagine
choke and
if
die.
you chewed gum and jaywalked.
Oh,
you
that's life.
slightly impacted
You'd
someone's
be
commute
shot
to
on the
work.
spot. Yeah.
Then,
They'd
like
put you
really,
down.
jaywalking is just like you could get hurt.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah, you could
Or
get
someone might get irritated, like, oh, you can't
Well,
park.
actually, if you're gonna
you.
go
Yeah,
like
you can't
that, it's the
walk
same
across
as-
the road there.
It's the same as gum. You could choke on gum, but at the same time, it's your own fault. You could also irritate somebody by chewing too loudly.
Yeah, this is true. Maybe that's why they do it. But when I was younger, me and my sister were never allowed to have chewing gum because I think one time my sister put it into her hair somehow.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. in your
Uh,
hair.
Oh my god, you remember that, don't you?
Were we friends then? I feel
Yeah,
like
it was.
I do.
It was grade 4, the
Yeah.
first year I came to school. I got chewing gum stuck in my hair, like really fucking stuck in there.
Oh,
But
did
I
we
didn't-
cut it out at school?
No, this is what happened. I was so fucking afraid of my parents figuring it out because they're like, don't stretch your gum or it'll get stuck in your hair. And lo and behold, I fucking stretched my gum. We're right here. I grabbed the giant chunk of hair and I ripped it out.
Oh my god.
And I had this huge bald patch right here. And my parents thought I started, like, I was either losing my hair to stress or I had cancer. And they took me to the hospital.
What, so you let them take you to the hospital just because you didn't want to get
When
caught?
we rocked up at the hospital, I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom, I got something to tell you.
The doctor's looking at his hair, he's like, why does it smell like mint?
It smells like
And
Hubba Bubba.
Flo's just like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's
I
that?
really
mint?
don't.
What's, is that the,
Mint? Like the
barley? Don't know.
like spear mint?
Yeah,
like the leaf?
It was a horrifying time for my parents.
Oh my God.
Like the 1 hour that it took them to get to the hospital, then you're like, look,
Yeah.
I had something to
I got gum stuck in my hair.
I ripped it out because
And I
I wanted to
ripped
yell
it
at me.
out.
did you ever actually, so like one of my cousins obviously used to see his dad shaving,
Yeah.
and he obviously never had hair on his face, but he had hair on the top of his head.
Yeah.
So one day he wanted to be just like dad, and he went,
Oh, God.
he had like the opposite of a mohawk
Yeah.
for like a good couple of weeks before I grew back.
Oh,
Jesus.
Nothing teaches you a lesson like seeing a massive bald spot on the top of your head. Your
Yeah.
parents won't let you cut out.
Oh, no.
Won't
So
even-
his parents made him wear it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That'd be a
that
lesson
poor
and a
kid.
half to teach the kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
he hasn't. I don't think he'll ever shave in his life. He's gonna have the biggest beard. No.
Oh, God.
Gonna see a shaver and just like
Fucking PTSD.
no.
So you're obviously banned. Were you banned from gum at that point until you obviously got on?
No, I'm pretty sure my parents thought that I learned my lesson.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Did you
I
ever get-
never fucking did this again. Jesus Christ.
Did you ever get banned from gum
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
you got banned
Me and
from
my
gum?
sister got banned for doing it.
for your, getting it caught in your sister's hair?
Yeah, I don't know if it was I can't remember. I just remember for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Remember, I've never been allowed to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember getting banned from gum, but it wasn't because of this. It was because I kept swallowing it.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different issue.
Yeah.
That's bad for you.
That's just
super
really
bad
for you.
But it tasted good, so
It's
I'm
just
like,
like-
oh, might as well swallow it. You know?
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
how
like
food
plastic
works.
bags for your insides. It just doesn't go
It's
anywhere.
just not
Yeah.
good.
No, I think I did it like twice, and my
That
parents were like, "That's it, you cut off."
That shit probably
You've
still
done
in
your
you,
dash.
No, it's only like 7 years, right? I
Yeah,
was
it's
like
only
6 at the time.
Oh, so yeah,
yeah.
you're alright. I remember the time I got banned from chewing gum. Had one of those good old Bubble-O bills.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, they're good.
Yeah.
They are
A
the
Buffalo
best.
Bill, I don't know if it's not in Australia.
It should be worldwide. You'd want to hope so. Something
have-
so iconic as a Bubble-O bill.
Not
Do
a
they
clue.
still
It's
even have it over
basically
here?
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
I haven't never seen
it's
it.
basically an ice cream that
Is it
is
the shape
in the
of
shape of like a cowboy.
A cowboy, and it's got a chocolate layer on one side and a big ball of bubble gum
Yeah.
As the
nose. And mate,
What was
that-
the other
that's
side?
in
The other side was
just a thin layer of chocolate. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Had a tiny thin layer of
Tiny
chocolate
thin
and then
layer
a
of
bunch
chocolate.
of different coloured ice cream to make the
To make the cowboy.
cowboy face.
Yeah.
So I had, it was after school one day, it was hot, Mum stopped in at the servo, we all got to choose an ice cream. And, gosh, how can you go past a good old Bubble-O bill?
God, no, you can't.
Especially when your mum only gives you $3 and you don't have enough money for a mate.
Yeah, fucking.
You're stuck between rainbow paddle pop.
Yeah, or a Bubble-O bill.
What are they
Or
called?
the
those?
Milo cups.
Fucking frosty fruit.
Oh, God.
Oh, when people used to
Oh,
rock back to go
Milo
with
cup.
frosty fruit, and you're just like,
What's wrong with
Why?
you?
Why did you do
Well,
that?
they come back
Icy-
with a fucking Calippo or some
yeah,
shit.
like that's an icy pole. I said
Yeah.
ice cream.
Do you remember those fucking purple paddle pops that you could like wave and it wobbled?
Oh yeah, like the jelly one.
What the fuck was
I
that?
don't know, but that
Surely
was
it couldn't
fucking
have been
awesome.
good for you.
No.
No, if it was frozen and it still moved,
Yeah.
mate,
God.
not good for
I
you.
don't want to know what it was made out of. I wonder, did it melt?
I have no
It, like,
recollection.
It got like sort of melted,
Like,
but like not at the same time.
it got stiffer.
it got sticky.
Oh.
Got like sticky. It was really weird. But no, so I want you have to wait for your bubblegum nose to unfreeze.
Yes.
Yes.
And I was chewing on it and chewing on it, chewing on it. It's still, like, I was chewing it, but, like, it was still hard.
It's frozen rubber.
So I was in prep at this time.
Yeah.
And I put it on my school shorts to let it
Silly boy.
wait for it to unfreeze.
Yeah, well-
Ate the rest of my ice cream, and I went back to my bubblegum nose. And
It is now part of
I
the
had
short.
chewed it, so it was all like bubblegummy, but it was still really hard. And now it was just like lumpy, crunchy bits of bubblegum just melted to my school shorts, and Mum could not get it out.
Because it is not high quality bubblegum that you
No,
get.
no, it really wasn't. And I
And
was...
it remains frozen until you take it out, so
Yeah.
it can't be good.
No.
No, it was not. And I was still... I started school at private school, so, like, these sport shorts were, like, $80 each, and I was prepped, so it's not like I could go back to my year before shorts.
Yeah.
So, like, Mum had to buy me a new pair, and I got banned from bubblegum on the spot. I think I was, like... 18, and Mum caught me chewing bubblegum. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm 18, Mum. You can't stop me from chewing bubblegum."
I've been about 15 and chewing gum.
18 before she found out that I was chewing gum
until she
again.
found out.
I think
He's like hiding behind the house, like
like a crackhead, just fucking
like people in Singapore.
in my house.
It's like Singapore in this house, man.
That's why he kept asking for my 5 gum at school, you bastard.
Until I got my own
Remember
money,
how,
then I like walked to the server.
Why did I not sell the yellow 5 gum anymore? It was the best one.
Oh,
The orange one.
The orange
Yeah,
one.
Orange
It was
one,
good.
yeah,
It was
like the
Fucking Tempest
until
or
they
whatever.
bought out until they bought
Red
out
one.
watermelon.
I don't like watermelon.
The
red
watermelon
one
was good. Yeah.
They
it's
were like
pineapple
drugs.
or something. The one that I'm talking.
No, it was orange.
Orange?
It was like that Tic
That's
Tac.
why I love
It was
it.
like that Tic Tac flavour.
Yeah, it was
Fucking
so
love
It was
orange
really
flavoured
good.
shit.
I think it was like drugs in high school. Like we
Oh, yeah.
had a pack of 5 gum especially,
Yeah.
and
Everyone's
you'd flip it open, and people were like,
Yeah, and people were just like,
Oh, he's got 5 gum.
yeah, and
like,
He's the cool kid.
yeah,
like that.
exactly. If you had 5 gum, you were the cool
"You're,
kid. Like, you
you're
were
our
top.
leader
Yeah.
now. I'll do anything you ask me to do."
Yeah.
I remember in year 9, I was like the coolest kid for like 3 weeks because I went to the States and I bought like all the flavours that we couldn't get in Australia,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
all the like candy, like Mike and Ike's and stuff.
Yeah, oh,
This kid
fuck, I love
was
Mike and
obsessed with it. I bought back
Mike and
like
Ike's the
8
coolest.
I bought that back like 8 boxes
Yeah.
of Mike and Ike's,
Yeah.
and I was like. Gave him a box and he
Yeah.
ate it in the day. He's like, I have another box. I'm like, I'm gonna have to charge you. So he paid me $5
Yeah,
for
with
a
my
box.
fucking lunch money.
By the end of it, the last box I sold him, he paid like $20 for. Like, I
price
just went
tag.
up in
Love
the price,
Mike.
and he was just obsessed.
It's
I was
just like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want me to do with $20.
I was a stone cold sucker, is what I was.
like,
Addicted. He gave you a box to get you hooked, and then
Yeah,
you just,
it's like meth.
it's like heroin. It's like Floyd's gone to the teacher's like, I'll do whatever you want. Let me have $20.
No, and that's weird. Those fucking school fads that you're like,
Oh, yeah.
you have those things, and then all of a sudden you're super cool, and you're even more cool by the volume that you've got.
oh yeah.
When I was in primary school, before I came to
Yeah.
our school, it was those fucking coloured wristbands, those
Yes.
shitty little.
Yeah.
What? And like not even the wide ones, those little
No, those
ones.
Yeah, the
tiny
little
thin
thin
ones.
ones.
That used to snap, and people would have like 15 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
on their
have
arms, yeah.
And, like,
dozens. And they loved them. And then it was fucking
Unsanitary.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Then it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Pokemon
Only for
cards.
our group was it
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
no,
Pokemon
at my
cards.
school it was
Oh,
fucking
really?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, you came to our school and you had heaps of them. Floyd was the cool kid, except only in our group because we were
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
No one else
We
fucking
were
cared about
banished.
Yu-Gi-Oh
We were
cards.
banished.
Yeah.
Like, we used to sit in the hallway and just play Pokemon
Yeah.
and Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit.
Do you remember those little things? They were like little men. And you could put like little plastic balls into them.
That's
and then you
called
press a
Lego.
button and they shot them out.
What?
And then you could like... And then they had a button at the top which toppled over the other person's cannon, so you kept shooting balls at each other. There was an anime about it. I need to figure out what they were called.
I kind of recollect what you're talking
They
about.
were
When you said
super cool.
little plastic man, I said
Oh, here
Lego.
we
Yeah.
go.
No, these were like
They-
fucking that big, and they were the coolest. They are still, I think, the coolest toy that you could get as a kid, because not only could you collect them and customize them, you could
It
also
shot
fight
things.
each other with
Yeah,
them.
it
Yeah.
shot things.
It was awesome.
It was
And I was like
like
a little
it
battle
was like
arena.
Beyblades.
Yeah, like
Oh my
Beyblades.
god, Beyblades!
Beyblades were
The
cool
best
as well.
thing, and Mum used to get them for me because I was just obsessed.
Yeah.
The ones that come in the chip packet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, the little cardboard
And
ones.
I
you
wish
fold
they
them up
still
and,
did
like,
those.
that was
my
the
whole
best.
family knew I was absolutely obsessed.
Yeah.
So like they would just like I'd go around to like a family occasion and there'd just be stacks.
Oh.
And I'd just be like, bah! I've got that one. You
They
can have
were
it.
I don't need this one.
But like, and you'd rock up to school and just have a bag and just be like, let's play. It's like, yes.
What happened to those things? They were so fucking cool.
They
Why
were
do
all stood on and broken at some
But
point.
why do people not do those anymore?
I
Like,
know.
I've never seen something that cool in a fucking
Because
chip
it's-
packet.
I know, because
Because
everyone's
if-
obsessed with like Instagram and,
and Fortnite.
Snapchat and
Because kids
it's
like,
all about social.
No,
If you
kids
would-
would froth that shit.
God,
no, they wouldn't. They want it on like a computer.
God, no. Yeah, exactly. My
If
sister's
you
in
did the
primary
same
school.
thing but put it on a disc,
Yeah.
they'd be like, ah,
Oh my god.
spinning.
Yeah.
It's all about
Oh.
tech these
Computer.
days. It's
Like,
none of that. Where are the good old days?
Oh my god, we're
Bakugan?
old.
Bakugan?
Oh, Bakugan.
Little balls? Do you remember
no,
playing
my cousins actually
Bakugan?
did play with
They
that.
were cool,
Oh,
those little magnetic cards.
And you roll them. Yeah.
Then the little balls turn into little characters. Oh, my god.
Floyd and I played so hard.
Speaking of magnets,
Yeah.
magnetics. Did you?
Oh,
ever play-
magnetics.
Oh,
Oh my god. And
I-
connects.
Yes,
so old.
my god, magnetics. I had the biggest box of.
Yeah.
But like, I always felt like all my friends had a bigger box of
Yeah.
magnetics. Like, I would have like this huge box. I'm like, let's play with it for
Yeah,
hours.
I didn't have magnetics. I had a few magnetics, but I also had G-force or whatever they were fucking called.
Those other
or
bigger
G-magnets. They weren't bigger, but they were more powerful.
Yeah.
They were fucking ridiculously
You could like,
powerful.
so the bit with magnetics, if you, like, if you, I remember you could. I used to make like this same design, and
Yeah.
it looked slightly like a car.
Yeah.
But there was that one spot where it just didn't quite make it, and it would do your head.
Yeah.
And you'd just be like doing it, and then it just like.
And then I
And you
eventually...
bend it too far and it all collapses. And you're like,
So
crushing
people,
your head.
so for people who don't know what magnetics are, it's just basically a little, like, these little tubes.
Yeah,
like
That
little
had a magnet
sticks.
either side, and you could connect them together, and they
With
also
balls.
came with
And you got the
yeah,
balls.
little metal
Connect
balls, so
the
then you
corners
could
and stuff.
Yeah, they were so fucking cool.
They were
You
so
could put,
good.
and you could make like you could have them like this on the ball, and then
Yeah.
you could just make like, and it would just
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah, like I always made like this little diamond configuration,
Yeah, I did
just
that.
made out of a bunch of little fucking
And
triangles.
then you just
Yeah.
build off it from there.
Yeah.
Like you just,
Because-
and
and
then
you
cool.
could build so.
And the thing was, like, it was not really like the person who invented magnetics would not have been trying very hard.
no,
He would have been
It's
playing
like
with his
yeah,
fridge
let's
and
just
it's like,
put these magnets.
Yeah, he would have had a stick with a magnet on and a ball and be like,
What if I had another one and I did this?
Oh my god.
And then he's like,
money.
I'm gonna get another one to do this.
Brain blast.
Like, that was the thing. Like, could you imagine toy companies now that are like going broke because like
Because they just-
everything is online?
And like, yeah, people would pay money to do something online that they can do for free as well. That's the
Yeah.
thing now. Like,
Yeah.
and there's a Minecraft version of the Melbourne City. Like, I don't know if you saw it. It was on the
No,
news
I
last
haven't
night.
seen
They've made it was on a program. Obviously, they've
Yeah.
programmed it all. But it's a Minecraft version of the whole of the Melbourne City.
Jesus.
And I think it's got, I think maybe one or two from my, the way I took it.
Yeah.
Interpreted what they said. They've got one of like what it would have been like back in the day, and what it will be like.
Oh, cool.
Oh
all
wow,
that
like
sort of
future
stuff.
and all that.
But they've also got one of how it is exactly is right now.
Yeah.
And they were asking kids like, oh, I liked going on the tram, like I walked on the tram and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so apart from the toll to get into the fucking city, which you had to pay anyway, just walk around. Just go to There's a big loop in the middle of the city that's free on a tram. You can literally see half the city on this free tram
Yeah.
loop. And if you didn't want to do that, just get off the fucking tram
Yeah.
and walk around. That's also free.
Legit, and like you could walk, like we did city experience in year 9.
Yeah.
Like every Tuesday we'd go into the city with school.
Yeah, and then we just go to different places that are in Melbourne, like a
Legit.
gallery or something.
And you just and we just like you just walk around like we got 3 days and stuff, like we'd get in there and they'd just be like, cool.
Yeah.
Meet us back here at
Let
3
loose.
o'clock.
Yeah.
And like we just go off, we just do whatever we want. It was so cool.
Yeah, I think Melbourne City is like, it is very interesting and all that sort of stuff. But like, just go experience it. Don't.
Yeah, don't look at
And
it through.
Yeah, it's like the display homes, like for houses, they have 3D tours.
Yeah.
It's never anything like actually walking around.
No, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Because obviously you can
understand
see
how big it is
what it
and-
looks like, but like nothing comes close. Like I think,
Yeah.
like I see a lot of finished houses.
Yeah.
Nothing comes close. Like especially if you go there in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's a nice house with a nice sort of like area at the front. Like the sun zooms in.
Yeah,
Like,
hitting
just-
it perfectly.
It's
yeah.
beautiful. Like that's what it sell houses. People would walk into that and be like, "This would be home."
Yeah.
Whereas you're looking at it on a computer, like, "Oh, that's nice." Like,
Yeah.
I like the plan.
Yeah, the plan
But-
looks good. Like, it's just... Everything's online these days. Like,
I think-
everything. Like, you can't... Everything
Future
you can
makes
do...
everything easy.
It does,
It
but,
does. But-
stuff that...
Yeah, it's very for a world that's becoming so connected.
Yeah.
It's very disconnected from everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, good words. Good words.
Mate, deep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Deep as.
No, I'm
But, like-
applauding you.
No, I 100% understand it, and like, even like everyone's so obsessed, and like, look, I like traveling overseas and all that, but like, I've seen fuck all of this of my own country.
Yeah.
Like, we went to the Gold Coast. Like, we went.
Country kind of sucks.
No, it's fucking beautiful.
There are some really cool
There's
things in
some
our
cool
country.
stuff.
Beautiful
and they're
things.
I don't know if you know
they're
this,
few and far
but
between.
there's a fucking massive ass banana just past Gulf's Harbour. It's unedible.
Yeah, and a big gnome.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's also a massive tinny.
I
on the
just
East Coast
think
somewhere.
it's super funny that one of our biggest icons is a big rock.
But have you seen that?
You're not
big
even allowed to
rock?
call it.
I
rock
don't
anymore.
care about the big rock.
Have you been to Uluru?
I
have
could
not been
not
to
give a
Uluru.
fuck about a big rock.
You can't say anything about not giving a fuck about Uluru until you have been there.
Well,
Yes, I can.
Floyd
No,
does
you really can't. You can't.
I'm telling you.
You can't
right
say
now.
anything about special landmarks until you've been to the dog and a tucker box.
But
And there's
it's
so many signs
It
for
is
it.
insane. Like, I went up there, I was like 14,
Yeah.
and
Did you
it
climb
started.
it?
It started. No, we didn't climb it.
Are
but
you
it
allowed
started,
to, or
you
is it
are.
too-
You are allowed to climb it to a certain point.
Yes, okay.
To a certain point, you're allowed. You used to be able to climb all the way to the top.
The cultural significance would.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
they
like people
took
would
it
get
away.
upset about it.
Yeah, and the Aboriginal got really upset about it, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But like and it started raining, and we got just as we got to Ayers Rock, and just the waterfall with the sun hitting it. It was like pink water falling off this orange rock, and it was one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen in
Insane.
the world.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous, and like to be there and see that. Fuck you.
It's a big rock.
To like be there
Big
and
rock, but
see
there's
that.
water as well, Floyd. And sun.
Sorry. When there's water. And
But what would
it
what,
looks
sir?
sand.
But
hits
this
the
is.
water.
And on the bottom of the water, there's
There's
might
more
be
water.
some more water there.
Like, this is what I'm
Or
talking about.
sand. Because you
You
would
don't
know.
appreciate it.
You
No, I don't. It's kind of like the
Have
Grand
you seen
Canyon.
a photo of that on the internet?
Yes, I have.
Exactly.
Were you
Like, I've
impressed?
seen it before.
No, you weren't impressed. And if I also have seen photos of it on the internet, and it's not impressive.
Yeah.
But like
Go
you said,
there.
if you actually go there and you actually see it,
Yeah.
like it would be a different
Wow.
experience.
That's a big rock.
No, it's, trust me. Trust
Water.
Me. There's water.
Yeah,
right
there is
there,
water.
too. But like,
But only if you go there when it's raining.
it's like that's the thing though these days. Like, you don't even have to go on roller coasters anymore. You have to search the bloody roller coaster up on YouTube, and you can bloody ride it in VR. Like,
Exactly right. VR
it's
is
just fucking
So different though.
yeah.
That experience is different.
to an extent. If you
You still get to see it, but nothing
You-
is better than the
Yeah, but you
G-forces
don't,
and-
you don't go to a roller coaster and go on a roller coaster to see the sights.
no go to Crown. All you have to do
Alright,
is
you've
get in,
convinced me. I'm going to ground.
gamble all your money.
See ya.
But like, they've got a thing at Crown where you sit in it, and they've got like certain roller coasters from around
so
the
it's
world
like
in
a 4D
VR.
experience.
Yeah, and you just sit in
Does
the
it
thing and you
spray
just fucking
stuff
go.
on you?
It doesn't spray, but it like follows the track and goes
Yeah.
up and down. It like gives you the same feel. Except you don't have to go there anymore.
Have the wind in your hair.
You don't
It's
have
like-
the danger
Yeah.
of one of those disgusting rides falling apart.
They're not going to fall apart.
Mate,
It's so
it
safe.
has happened more than once.
It's so safe.
It's so not.
It's safer than driving a car.
I
It
feel like they
depends on the
probably
roller
have
coaster.
pretty good
Nah.
checks.
I will never, ever in my life go to one of those pop-up carnivals and go on one of those rides.
Oh, one of the big rides? No, God, no. If like they have
My
like
God.
The scissor,
Yeah,
the
no.
scissor ride.
Oh,
you can
fuck
just,
that.
I'll do that. I'll
and
do
you
that.
can just
God,
hear it
yeah.
creaking. And you're just
Yeah.
like, what if one bolt goes and it just goes
Yeah.
Bang! Dead. Everyone's dead.
No, but like that
Not a
stuff,
chance.
that stuff I'll do. But like
The stuff that's there permanently, definitely.
the wooden stuff they
It's
make
the
now.
Carney
Yeah, no.
code to make sure things are safe.
Oh my god.
We actually had
Been to the Sydney Luna Park, the Sydney Luna Park.
No.
There is there's a roller coaster on there that is the scariest thing you will ever.
What, like, made
probably
out of
super
wood?
slow. It's just
It is an old ass roller coaster. It's janky. So when you turn a corner, you fucking turn a corner, and it's made out of this old fucking metal, and you can hear it.
the wheels like.
And I will.
You're gonna hear the
You
full
can't
motor.
see
It's
the
like,
track in front of you because the cart's just that high up, so it looks like you're going nowhere, and it looks like the fucking track stopped. So you're like, oh, we're going. Nope, turning. It's horrifying.
And Floyd's like shit. There's like, where the fuck's the track? Where the fuck's the track? Where the fuck?
Fuck. Broken neck. No,
That would be the worst thing in the world if like that feeling and the track dropping, like you dropping, because you would feel like you're dead. Like in that moment of like your stomach sinking, you're about, oh fuck, goodbye.
No,
There
thank
was,
you.
there was a cool one when we went to Universal Studios in LA. It goes all the way up, and it's nearly pitch black.
Yeah.
So all you can really see is the track just keeps going up and up and up, right?
Yeah.
But it actually doesn't. It's just a really, really dark part of the... Like, it's like light, no light, light. So
Oh, God.
you can't see the bit. So and you're going and you see more track. You're like, oh, it goes up a fair way. And then it's just like, bang!
Yeah,
Oh,
I've done
And
that
you're
one.
zooming down.
Fuck that.
It would be less scary if you're on the back. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see people disappear first.
Like on the front, you'd be
on the
pissing
front,
your
you're just
pants.
like, Jesus!
So in high school, going back to like, not even high school, like going back to the school days.
Yeah.
Let's just reminisce. Let's have an episode of reminiscing.
Okay.
Floyd and I were entrepreneurs.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if we've talked about this before.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
I hope we haven't talked about this before. So Floyd and I started our own business.
This is
in
news to
school.
me, so I don't think the people on the podcast have heard it.
And it's a very simple business. So do you know pencils?
Yeah.
No,
Grey lead pencils.
No.
Simple,
Never
elegant.
heard of
Shitty pencils.
Elegant.
never heard of a pencil in my life.
Floyd and I,
What do you
one
use it
day,
for?
we got super bored in class
Yeah.
and just started shaving the side. You know how it's covered in that coating, like
Yes.
that plastic coating?
Yeah.
Like,
Usually
then
it
you've
was
got
red
wood.
and yellow.
Red and black and
black
stuff.
or
Yeah, red and
yellow.
black,
Whatever.
yeah.
Floyd and I got really bored in class
And
one
we
day.
used our scissors.
Scissors just to shave the sides off, and then we measured out like half a centimetre down all the way down the ruler, and we'd like use the side of the scissors. We'd just run them through the
Yeah.
scissors, so you had like
To
a
make
nice
like a little groove.
groove in it, and all the way down the scissors. So imagine just like this blank wooden pencil with grooves half a centimetre
Yeah.
all the way down the
And
pencil.
if we were feeling adventurous, we'd colour
And then
each
we
one in
coloured-
with texture.
and we texted all the way down,
Yeah, so like
and
a little
then
rainbow pencil.
Floyd and I ended up, I think by the end of the week, Floyd and I ended up with all of our pencils like this.
Yeah,
in
we
all
had like
different
20
colours,
each.
All different colours and like designs and
Yeah.
stuff, like different lengths and different patterns and grooves and colours and like really like full on stuff. And then one day, a group of girls, first time girls had really spoken of me,
Yeah.
Floyd,
Yeah.
are like, could you make us some?
Yeah. We will pay you.
And then
What are you going to pay us?
And then they offered us money. So we were selling these pencils to these girls for maybe 2 weeks
Yeah.
for 50 cents each.
Uh-huh.
And then it got bigger and got bigger. We had older students, younger students, teachers. Like,
We were taking over.
we were taking over the school.
This is the new era.
And Floyd and I started charging $2 a pencil.
We earned so much money for a child.
Mum ended up buying us like 300 pencils, just no
like they
name
were
$2
into it
pencils.
because we were like doing something
With our lives.
adult like.
other than like making a ruckus.
Because that's fucking hilarious.
Floyd and I would lock ourselves in the library all day, every day, like lunchtime, recess, everything,
Yeah.
shaving French.
My God, it turned into something.
We had our other mates come. We didn't employ our friends.
We had
You can have,
employees.
you can have 20%.
We were giving them $5 a day at lunchtime.
Were you? How much money
Per lunch.
We got so much money.
We made nearly $1,000
my
off
God.
these things.
That's an exaggeration.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
Are you kidding me?
Including paying people, we made $1,000, over $1,000, including paying people.
No, that
For
actually...
$2 a
That
pencil.
actually sounds
yeah,
about right.
including
yeah.
paying
So that's
people.
500 pencils.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
But that's after you did the price rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People.
It was ridiculous.
That's
We were selling to like, we were in year 6 or 7 at the time.
Yeah.
We were selling like year 8s, year 9s,
Yeah.
fucking year 5s, year 6s, primary school. We were standing on the edge
yeah.
of, we were standing on the edge
The
of
little beacons, the fucking kindergartners, like they wanted them.
Floyd's sister was in the primary school, and like we sent her to school with some advertisement for
Advertisement.
And then she's
We
like,
are-
and then
This
she's
is
like,
so smart.
And then
I
she's like,
know,
my
right?
friend. She's like, oh, my friends want some. Like, oh, my friends want some. We're standing on the edge of the senior school and the primary school with like a bunch of pencils, just like taking money,
Now,
giving pencils, like drug
now-
dealing.
Think about this. This was in the span of a month.
Yeah.
1 month.
Yeah.
We had to make round about 500 pencils.
That's why we started to
Each pencil
employ
took
people.
a very long time.
Including the colouring and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And the designs, and like when people are like, oh, I want a yellow and black one. Like we had notebooks where like, this person's ordered these colours with this and this many.
This is amazing.
It's insane.
We
How-
got after about a month we got shut down.
Yeah.
Because the parents started complaining that their kids were using their lunch money
To
to
buy.
buy our pencils.
And we got in trouble. We
So,
got in trouble
did the
for making
teachers-
an empire.
And the teachers were like, I didn't buy any pencils.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
It was so good going into a class and our teachers just writing with our pencils.
It was ridiculous.
It was so
I
good.
can't believe that.
It was insane.
It happened.
We hired our friend. We had employees.
I don't understand, but here's what I don't get. So you did it during lunchtime.
During lunchtime,
Not during class time.
Floyd and I,
on the occasional
occasionally
class
we would,
time, yeah.
and like Floyd and I'd go home and just shave pencils all
Oh,
night.
so you
and
do it
then,
at
like,
home as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we do it at home as well. Like we were
If we had back
dedicated.
orders.
So
Yeah.
if you worked it out, what was your hourly rate?
Oh god, wouldn't know.
God, I couldn't
Just
tell you.
imagine we split it evenly.
You and I just
We
split
didn't
whatever
get
we had. Yeah.
we didn't get like $500 each because we had to pay our friends, and
Yeah.
we also paid for the pencils after the first batch.
After mum, we got rid of mum's ones. We had to pay. We started like, and like if we weren't shut down by parents because like primary
I think
schools,
we
kids
earned.
were, like,
I think
spending
we
money.
earned like $400 each.
Yeah. Oh no, we spent a bit. I bought my Xbox with it. Like,
That's amazing.
yeah, it was good. It was really.
I
good.
never did anything like that in school.
It was insane, Floyd. No, like,
I want to be one of those kids that was like, yeah, give me a pencil.
No, I spent my money on Pokemon cards.
oh really? Yeah, no, I bought myself an Xbox. It was good.
I was not smart with my money.
It was so good.
It was a bad choice.
Like, yeah, Floyd and I, like, if we weren't shut down, we would not be sitting here right now.
Well, I had to be on top of the world.
We'd be driving Ferraris. Like,
Just rocking up to the
It was
seventh
pretty
grade.
crazy how much it took off and how well we handled it.
oh, legit. Like, we handled it so professional. We had notebooks. As soon as it started getting way too much, we're like, hey, we'll pay you.
Yeah, we will give you
Just
money.
come with us and shave pencils at lunchtime.
So-
And we got a giant profit off those guys.
God,
like
yeah.
what? They do like 10 pencils at lunchtime. That's
Yeah.
like
That's $20.
that's $2. Yeah.
that's-
So we got
They
triple
$15.
what they got
Yeah.
paid. Yeah.
But that's the thing is, like, it doesn't sound like they got that much out of it, but that's what every other boss does.
yeah.
Like they
But
make.
like for a kid, $5 a day.
It's huge.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
huge.
insane. I'd be
They get like
having
$25 a week.
Yeah.
That's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any topics for us, leave them in the comment section down below. Go follow us on Instagram. The links are in the bio below. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Oh dear God.